What's up, everybody? So this one is a shocker. Noah Lyles did it. Beat Let's see Tebogo running 19.88 seconds. I thought that Tebogo would have had it because Tebogo is going into the race with the world lead. But the let's talk about the execution of the race first of all. Noah Lyles ran a pretty good curve. Matter of fact, Tebogo, surprisingly for me, ran a great curve. He got a really good start. So I thought that Tebogo would have, been a big problem on that home stretch. But apparently he wasn't. Tebogo looks kind of off. Not trying to find an excuse for Tebogo, but he looks kind of off. He looks as if, he's having some form of niggles coming in that last 40 meters. I can see that he had a little bit of a hamstring problem. That is my analysis of it. Later on, I'm sure we will hear the news. Noah Lyles ran a decent race. The race was a slow race because it was a 19.88, but it's a good start for the season. It was pretty close among the field, so it was a good race. The thing is, the reason why I'm surprised is because before Tebogo ran that race, Tebogo said that it's possible that he might run another world lead because the race is a pretty fast race. The field is a fast field. A lot of quality 200-meter sprinters are in that race. So I thought that Tebogo would have had it, would have probably run another world lead. But as I said before, something looks off with Tebogo on that home stretch. Coming down the home stretch, he did not look comfortable. He looks as if he felt some form of tightness in his legs, and that is what I think prevented Tebogo from winning that race comfortably. Because let's be real, Tebogo is in better shape than Noah Lyles because he ran 19.7, a world lead time, in one of his first 200 meters coming off of his injury. So I believe that Tebogo felt some sort of tightness coming on that home stretch. But overall, I must say it was a pretty decent race from Noah Lyles. Now, a lot of people were saying Noah Lyles is not in shape because he's injured, and so he's not trying to open his season anytime soon. But the fact that he came in for the Monaco for the London Diamond League in a short space of time, he announced his appearance, so for the Monaco Diamond League. So it showed that maybe he's feeling a little bit better. He's in a better shape. He has gotten over his injuries, and he feels confident enough to start earlier than he had planned. So it was a good race, decent performance. I believe this is a confidence booster for him, and the championship is in September, so he has a pretty good time to really get into top form and put the effort in and possibly medaling at the championship. But my favorite is still Tebogo. I believe Tebogo will win this world championship. That is still what I believe. I don't think Noah Lyles is going to take home this 200 meters. I believe that Tebogo will win eventually. Tebogo is still Tebogo is still my favorite. Tebogo is still the guy that I believe has it in him to win this world championship in a pretty good time. So let us see what the rest of the season bring. Pretty excited season it's going to be because we have Noah Lyles, the top talker, that is now starting his season. So it's going to be an exciting one. I'm sure that after this he will be talking a lot and hyping up himself a lot. So it will bring some vibe, some energy, some attention to the sport, because his arrogance really do help. really do help the sport, you know. So in terms of attention to the sport needs that. So glad to see Noah Lyles back on the scene. Ready to see some more exciting races, ready to see him and Tebogo go head to head. I'm ready to see him and Kishane compete against each other. So let's see, guys. Pretty good run, wonderful race there from Noah Lyles and Tebogo. And the rest of the field was not a race that was far apart. So I believe that Tebogo, as I said, the reason why Tebogo lost, I feel like Tebogo had some form of tightness in the last 40 meters of his race. Let us see. Pretty exciting season. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Come here for more news. We're going to see what's gonna happen the rest of the season, because Tebogo and Lyles are huge rivals, and you know, I hope that Lyles won't find an excuse again this season with the COVID thing that he was talking about. So we'll see what's going on. I still believe that Tebogo is going to be the world champion in the 200 meter. That guy's super talented. Matter of fact, I believe he's more a more talented athlete than a Noah Lyles. So it's going to be an exciting race. The 200 meter is going to be an exciting race this championships. You know, because I believe Tebogo has the strength, the speed, the endurance. He has it all. He just needs to put it together and stay healthy, and he can run a pretty good 200 meters, say 19.3 low. You know what I mean? So I believe that Tebogo, once he gets it right, put it together, it's game over. You all see how he won the Olympic. You know, he put it together nicely, and I believe he's going to do the same thing at the World Championship coming this season. So we'll see. You know what I mean? Tebogo still the favorite. I just believe that Tebogo, today was an off day. Today was an off day for Tebogo. I could see that in the last 45 meters of his race. Today was an off day, and you know, in the next races he will be beating Noah Lyles. Just watch and see. Remember, you heard it here first. Alright? Remember again, like, comment, share, and subscribe to Witter's World. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you agree or disagree with my statements, let me know. Let us have a discussion. I love having these discussions. Let's get it.